Hey guys, Tom here. If you've already started match betting, you're probably used to signing up to all the bookmakers now and taking their welcome offer and cashing out for risk-free profits. You're probably also wondering, what do I do after that? So if you've exhausted the whole list of bookmakers, there's no more sign-up offers to do. Can I still make £500 a month? The short answer is yes, and in this video, we're going to go through how. So there are two main types of offers with match betting. You've got your sign up or welcome offers, and you've got your reload offers. So the sign up or welcome offers are what you've been doing already. You sign up to a bookmaker, you take their welcome promotion. It could be a free bet, it could be a bonus, it could be cash, whatever, and then you cash it out for risk-free profit. A reload offer is slightly different. So when you've already signed up to the bookies, they've got you in, like you're signed up to them now, they've got you where they want you. How do they keep you there? So for a normal gambler, they would offer them more and more promotions. They bombard you just so you keep betting with them, basically. That's where reload offers come in. So they'll give you maybe once a week, they'll send you a text like, bet this amount and we'll give you a free bet. Or on a weekend, they might do a promotion for everybody saying, if you bet this amount, we'll give you a free bet, etc., etc. And pretty much every bookmaker does this. It'll be via email, via text, or they'll just do a promotion open for everybody. This is what we call reload offers. So it's a way of just constantly making a profit each month. So if you visit the Reloads Guide section part of the website, you'll see that we've got two different headings, Team Regular and Team Hustler. Here we try to explain what reloads actually are as well on this section, because they're not as simple as the sign-up offers. A lot of them require an outcome to happen. So rather than bet 10, get 10, they might say bet 10 and get 10 if Cristiano Ronaldo scores. So rather than just getting that £10 for placing a £10 bet, you need an outcome to happen. This is what we call refund offers, which will all be explained in this guide. Within this guide as well, you've got two different paths you can take, Team Regular or Team Hustler. So if you want to make sort of like up to £300 a month and you just want to spend like a little bit of time each day, like maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day, then you should definitely follow the Team Regular guide. If you want to make maybe up to £1,000 a month and you want to, spend 2 hours a day on it, 14 hours a week, then you should follow the Team Hustler guides. Depending on how much time you have, how much money you have available as well, obviously will depend on which one you should follow. The offers in each one are pretty much the same. The Team Regular one, you've got the same like price boost offers, the same weekly bet clubs. It's just with the Team Hustler ones, we've included some of the higher value stuff as well. So you might need maybe a couple of £100 to lay off a certain bet. With the Team Regular one, you might not have a couple of £100 to lay off a certain bet. So we try and keep the higher value stuff into the Team Hustler guides, and obviously the stuff that takes a lot longer as well. So what actually should you be doing then to make the required amount each month that you want? If you want to make £300 as a regular or £1,000 as a hustler, what should you be doing on a day-to-day basis? Well, bet clubs is an easy way to start. If you go to one of the guides, we'll start with the Team Regular guides, and you visit Team Regular. We've got the weekly bet clubs as the first heading. On here, we'll explain what a bet club actually is, and we've got a list of the most profitable ones that take hardly any time. So for the Team Regular, you've got Sky, Coral, Paddy Power, 188, Betway, and Unibet. These clubs are really easy to do, and the total profit is around £25. You can do this every single week, so that's a guaranteed £100 a month at least. Obviously, there are other bet clubs as well that you can do. So in the Team Hustler guide, it's pretty much the exact same, those 6 clubs, but then there's also some more clubs that take a little bit more time, such as Bruce Betting, Mince Bet, Tommy French, Black Type, and 10Bet. They take a little bit longer, they require a bit more money, but it's pretty much double the profit if you do those. So you can make £25 a week off the regular bet clubs. If you're a hustler, you make at least £50 a week, and that's like every week as well. So that would be over £200 a month if you're a hustler. Another thing you should be doing on a daily basis if you're match betting is price boosts. I mean, this is perhaps the most underrated promotion ever, like match betting. I rarely used to do them myself. I've been match betting for years now. I started doing them, and then I just stopped doing them because they were low value. But then I actually went through one week and counted how much there was like of boosts. It was over £150 worth of price boost just in 1 week alone. That's £600 a month. All it is, it's as simple as just placing a back bet and placing a lay bet. It's basically an ARB, but they know they're giving you it. They've just boosted the price of something, so the back odds are higher and the lay odds like are lower, making your profit in between. So if you visit our section of the website, price boosts. We've got sort of like an explains page which will explain exactly what they are, how you can make money off them, how easy it is. But the main thing is the push bullet notifications. So that's £600 a month. If you were to make that, it would require you to be at your computer at all times. Like you would need to, anytime there was a boost, sometimes they last like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You would need to be at your computer ready to place the bet, sort of thing. Obviously, people have jobs and people aren't awake all the time, and people aren't doing this, people aren't doing that. Yeah, it's just impossible to be at your computer like 24/7. So what I've done, I've set up push bullets on my phone. Now this guide will explain how to do that. Basically, it's an app, and you can link it with the Odds Monkey forum. Every time someone posts a boost on the Odds Monkey forum, you'll get a notification on your phone instantly. So my phone, it's like a text message in a way. Every time there's a boost posted, my phone pings. I just load it up. Can I be bothered doing it? Like, is it worth it? Like, is it worth my time? Am I ungubbed? Because some of my accounts have been restricted. If the answer is yes, I'm ungubbed and it's worth doing, I'll quickly load up the website on my phone, back it, lay it. I've made £2, I've made £3. Some of them you can make like £6-7 in a boost. Like, they're great. This does require an Odds Monkey subscription if you wanted to do it this way. Otherwise, you have to literally manually search every website, and it's just so time consuming. So yeah, I'd recommend signing up to Odds Monkey. Go to their forum. There's a price boost thread, which you'll find in the push bullet guide. It will tell you how to set that up. You basically follow the price boost thread, so you get a notification every single time on your Odds Monkey account when someone posts a boost, and then you set up push bullet, which takes 2 minutes max. Link it with your Odds Monkey account. You'll get a notification on the Odds Monkey website, but you'll also get a text like on your phone as well. So you just never miss a boost ever again, pretty much. Obviously, it requires signing up to Odds Monkey. If you haven't already, definitely click the link in the description of this YouTube video, because we've got a trial where it's £1 for 7 days just to see if you like it. If not, like, it's not for everybody, but it's the best match betting website out there, like tools wise. We're obviously a free service, and we offer some good guides and stuff, but they have like the odds matcher and, well, even this price boost thread. Like, it's worth that alone. If you can make like even half of that, 600 a month, 300 a month, it's worth it for like the £15 or £17, whatever you'll be paying afterwards. So besides weekly bet clubs and price boosts, what else should you be doing? As a team hustler, I would definitely say you need to do the 2-up promotion. This is on Bet365 and Paddy Power. Bet365 tends to do it on more games. Like, they do it on all the European like main leagues. So that'll be the Spanish league, top league, the German top league, the Italian top league, and also the UK. We've also got the Championship, the UEFA Champions League, the Europa League, and they're doing it on all the international Euro World Cup games. Sorry. This offers us basically like, it's like the gold mine of match betting at the moment. I mean, the winnings are unlimited. It all just depends on how much money you've got to put down. It doesn't always trigger. Like, you need your team to go 2-0 up, and then you need the other team to bring it back to 2-2 for it to at least trigger. But if your team goes 2-0 up, you can normally cash out. If it goes 2 up and then 2-1, you can normally cash out for a decent profit. And then if it goes 2 up, 2-1, 2-2, and then anything other than that, like with the other team, you're laughing. Like, you can cash out a really, really good amount, or you can just leave it till the end of the game, and if it stays like that, you've won your back bet and you've won your lay bet, because they already pay you out when you're 2-0 up. It's just a really good offer to do. You should definitely get involved in it. Just one thing to mention with Paddy Power, it does work on Paddy Power gubbed accounts. However, if you've had 2 gubbing emails, I've heard that it doesn't work on those accounts. So basically, if you've been gubbed by Paddy Power before, like just from their standard promotions, you can still do 2-up. They still do pay out. However, if they send you another gubbing email gubbing you from 2-up, then you can't. All I would advise is, if you are doing it on Paddy Power, wait until they've paid out your bet first before doing any sort of lock-in. So if your team goes 2-0 up and your account's a gubbed account, just wait until the money's in your account. Like, wait until they've paid out the bet before you then do your cash out, because it would be horrible if you'd cashed out and then they decided they don't want to pay you out actually because you're gubbed. So yeah, just make sure you wait if you are doing that on a gubbed account. Another thing to mention with Paddy Power gubbed accounts is, if you're stake restricted as well, you can normally get maybe say £10 on a game, which isn't worth doing. If you call them up like via the phone, it's normally like a 25% success rate. You can still get a bet through. So like for me, for example, I was gubbed to maybe £1. I wanted to put 200 quid on a match, wasn't able to, so I called them up, did it over the telephone, and it worked, and it counts as well for 2-up. So that's another thing to bear in mind. If you've not started doing horse bets yet either, on like the horse racing, you should get involved with that. Two clear is perhaps the most lucrative promotion besides two up for the horse racing. On William Hill, they pick anywhere between 14 to 28 races a day. That's like between 2 to 4 meetings. I've seen it 5 meetings one time as well. They basically just pay you an extra like £100, well, it's up to £100 free bet if your horse wins by 2 or more lengths. So if you back and lay a horse for like pretty much no loss, and then your horse wins by 2 lengths, you can make up to £100 free bet. So it's a really, really good promotion to be doing. Obviously, William Hill offer you a one mobile boost every day as well, up to £200. You can do it on their mobile website, but on the desktop. There's a guide on how to do that over in the horse racing section as well. And yeah, it's just like a really good promotion. Like, it just triggers so much. And if you get like no loss as well, you're just getting a risk-free shot at £100. Like, it's a no-brainer. And the thing is, on like a weekend, they'll give you an extra boost per ITV race. So if there's 6 races being shown on the TV, you've got your 1 boost for the day anyway, plus another 6 boosts. That's 7 chances you've got at winning a £100 free bet, like risk-free. So definitely get involved with that. The guide is only on the Team Hustler section at the moment because I think it just requires a bit more money. And for Team Regular, I mean, you could still do it, but you just do it with really, really small amounts. If you want to get involved in it and build your pot, then yeah, start with small amounts and build up. If you're confident anyway, then just jump straight in. And if you have any questions, there's so many people in the Facebook group doing this often now. And I tend to post it on the lunchtime tips as well. So people, they'll have discussion there, like with some of the close odds, etc. So another thing with horse racing besides the normal ITV refunds and the 2 clear William Hill refund is extra places. We have a guide on our website on how you can do these, like an introduction. So if you don't know what an each way bet is, then read the guide. It'll explain what is an each way bet. It'll explain how extra places work. Basically, it works where the bookmaker's paying extra than they should be. So if you place an each way bet on the bookmaker, they might pay 6 places, meaning if your horse finishes 1st to 6th, you get paid out. On the exchange, it might only be 5 places, which is good because that basically means if the horse finishes 6th, you'll win on the bookie because you've won 1st to 6th. But on the exchange, you'll also win because you've taken somebody's bet of up to 5 places. So I'm bet against 5 places basically. So if he finishes 6th, the bookie pays you out because he's finished 6th. If he does finish a 6th on the exchange, you don't have to pay out. Like, you win that person's bet because he finished 6th, not up to 5th. You laid up to 5th, so you won both bets essentially. And that's pretty much how it works in a nutshell. You'll understand more when you read the guides. I just give one word of advice: is don't do it not don't do it every weekend, because it's like, do it as much as you can obviously, but only when the odds are right. A lot of the match betting websites will tell you, oh, it's on this weekend, you should do it, you'll make loads of money, but they're just talking absolute rubbish. Like, you should only do it when the odds are 1/4. So if you read the guides, you'll understand how the odds work. They basically pay you out at quarter odds, so 1/4, or fifth odds, 1/5. If you take 1/5 odds, you're getting extremely terrible value. The bookies are literally like making money off you. If you take 1/4 odds, then you're getting really good value, and you should make money in the long term doing this. Yeah, like it's just not worth your time at 1/5 odds. Like, just do 1/4 odds, and the best time for this is like Saturdays generally. Not every Saturday, but a lot of Saturdays have like a feature race, and then just like big events. So you've got Cheltenham, Royal Ascot, I don't know, like Goodwood Festival, Aintree Festival. Whenever there's a festival on, it tends to be pretty good odds. On the guide as well, I sort of show you how I approach it. So I go to Odds Checker, and I'll just open up the race, like the list of the horses. You can find it over here, like if you click on the link, and it will basically tell you the biggest odds of the horse, each horse. So the horses are all listed down here, and if you see, for example, Apparition, he was 10 on Bet365, 10 on Sky Bet, 12 on Ladbrokes, 10 on Marathon, etc., etc. If you look down the row, you'll see a bolded number. That's the highest odds that are offered currently at the moment. So you can see on on Ladbrokes, he was 12. So that was the highest price across all of the bookies that you could have taken at that time. Always just go down the list and just check what your qualifying loss would be on the most bolded price. So obviously you want to take the highest odds, don't you? And then obviously I'll record my bets as well. So I'll just open up a spreadsheet. I'll just put like the name of the horse, the bookie, how much I bet on it, what the back odds were, what the place odds were. Only 1/4, remember, don't take 1/5 because it's just terrible. And then what my qualifying loss was on the first bet, the back bet, and then what my qualifying loss was on the place bet. and then what my total profit will be if it wins. And then I'll have like a rundown of how much I've taken in qualifying losses, what my smallest profit is, what my biggest profit is, etc., etc. Another thing that helps me is Odds Monkey. Like, I would really, 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 really recommend you sign up and use that each way matcher. It just makes this whole process so much quicker. So obviously here I do it manually, because the odds matcher isn't always up to date with some of the bookies. But I'll also have that refreshing in the background, and occasionally it'll flash up with something that I haven't seen, like I haven't picked up. So I might be working my way through the list. I'll get like halfway up, and all of a sudden the horse at the bottom will become like a really good match. I would have missed that out because I'm still going up the list, and I won't get to the horse until I finish the list. But if I have the odds matcher open, or the each way matcher, sorry, it would tell me like straight away that there's a good match. So definitely sign up to that if you haven't. It's a really, really good tool. So as you can see, there's lots to be getting on with match betting, like throughout the month. There's just so many offers you can be doing. Like, you can always make a profit even after you've signed up to the bookies. Throughout the year, you've got like tennis and golf and stuff as well. Like the Premier League will be back in August. There's like horse racing festivals like every other month or something, like every 2 months. I haven't even touched up on half of the guides as well. Like, if you go to the Team Hustler or Team Regular section, you'll see like the different football refund offers. We're going to have video guides for all of these as well, so you'll learn how to do them. Or you can just easily click on the guide and see. And if you haven't got on the Facebook group yet, definitely get involved with the Facebook group. Join it. Like, we've got a lot of people in there now, and you can just like ask any questions. People post offers all the time as well that you can do. Even like, I post my lunchtime profits in there, so 12 o'clock every day, Monday to Friday. And you can make, sometimes you'll make like a couple of quid, sometimes you'll make 20 quid, sometimes it'll be worth 50 quid. And if you just keep up to date on all of that. And then obviously there's Odds Monkey as well. Like, they're a paid subscription, so all of their like, they post every single offer and it's all up to date. Like, we'll post some offers, we won't post everything. They'll post literally like every single offer that you can do, all up to date. You can make like this amount of money from it, boom. And it's like, it's just so cheap in comparison to how much money you can make. So definitely sign up to them. We've got obviously the link in our description. And yeah, other than that, if you have any questions, just get in contact via email, via the Facebook, via live chat. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe as well, because we're going to be putting up loads of guides that you'll probably find really, really helpful. So definitely subscribe. And thank you for watching. Cheers.